it's just so special for such our club, mate, our club.
Lastly, after 57 years of pain, it's coming home.
Hey there, TJ here, and welcome to Yeahthedees, where I am taking a retrospective look at each game of our drought-breaking premiership season. It's Saturday night and it's the 8th of May 2021. We're versing Sydney and it's at the MCG. Sydney have been very impressive for 2021, knocking over Richmond and having a great win the week before against Geelong. They're sitting 4th on the ladder and are definitely another test for the up-and-coming Demons. During the week coming up to this game, Christian Petrarca signed his mega 7-year deal, keeping him at the D's for the next 9 years. And also Jake Lever's playing his 100th AFL game. On to the teams. So in the teams we had Nathan Jones, Adam Tomlinson and Oscar Baker come out of the side, with Harrison Petty and James Harms coming back in and Kyle Chandler as our sub. Sydney are pretty close to full strength with Dane Rampy and Buddy Franklin coming back in, but they are missing Isaac Heaney. Sydney get the first clearance out of the centre break and kick a goal off a stray hand pass. They end up getting the second goal pretty quickly, but this is a situation that we've been in before and it's not worth worrying about yet. There is some beautiful play here from Jaden Hunt using his pace to hit Neil Bullen, who's able to then get the assist by hitting up Tom McDonald, who kicks our first for the night.
McInerney did the chasing ugly sort of the ball, works out, tumbles to Neil Bullen. Distance for him should be okay, but happy to palm it off to Tom McDonald. There 8-6 of those from set shots. First of the night for the Demons.
Also, if you've ever wondered what the stuff here on Tom McDonald's jumper is, it's actually Grippo paste. So he uses it because he wants the ball to stick in his hands when he takes marks, and then you notice he always tries to wipe it off before he kicks it so he can get his ball drop right. So he leaves a bunch on his chest, so then before he goes and leads to it, he can rub it back onto his hands and make his hands sticky again. There is a phenomenal Cozzy Pickett tackle here that goes unrewarded and had me ropeable in the stands. Michael Hibbert has an incredible spoil here on the much taller Tom Hickey. About halfway through the quarter, Jake Melksham takes a mark and kicks another goal. We're now even with goals, but Sydney's up by 3.
Looked good off the boot. He loved it.
Ben Brown spoils a mark and then follows up with the second effort and gets a tackle in with Jaden Hunt. We win a holding the ball and we've wrestled back the possession. It goes down our end and Ben Brown takes an easy mark and kicks a goal. He doesn't get that chance if he didn't make the prior impact, which is absolutely great footy.
Spits forward with a bit of help from Callum Mills on the other side of the ground as well.
Important ball to be won. Harms had it initially in the tackle from Kenny, dislodged. Harms got it again and then gave it off to Melksham. Spargo just got the kick away. Ben Brown right spot in front of Fox. The trademark long run. Second game for the Demons. Another goal for Ben Brown.
I love the pressure here from Stephen May to make Buddy Franklin kick it out on the full. It's little things like this that help shut down offensive pushes. I thought the matchup with Stephen May and Buddy Franklin was really fun to watch, and I'm looking forward to them doing it again. Another great mark here by Ben Brown.
Ben Brown presenting up. That's where the kick's going to go. Good hands too.
Tom Hickey kicks the Swans third after Gawn drops a mark. So he kicked 3-1-19 to Sydney's 3-3-21. Sydney are leading by 2 points going into the second quarter. Ben Brown takes a nice mark out in front. Unfortunately, it goes through for a behind. Swans are up by a point. T-Mac hits up Ben Brown, who puts one through, and now we're up by 5.
Brown in front, Rampy again in there. Jordan got it out to McDonald. Centering kick, he's got Brown one-handed. That one's got a bit of work to do, but he's got a couple, Ben Brown.
There is a very solid tackle from Alex Neil-Bullen to stop a turnover. Tom McDonald turns his body at the right time to impact the contest and keeps his feet where Petrarca is able to snap and goal.
Flicked it back, Petrarca won't miss from there.
Trent Rivers gets a 50 metres after being dumped over the line. I thought that this was fair enough. Max Gawn leads beautifully, takes a chest spark, but unfortunately hits the post with his kick.
Max Gawn, he just delivered beautifully, and Big Max.
There are some beautiful moves here from Petrarca, but he kicks it wide for a behind. We've had plenty of options here and we're just kicking points. Eddie Langdon also gets a holding the ball call here. If you can't tell, I absolutely love holding the ball.
Make sure the Swans can't get a quick switch.
Oh, what about that leggy? As a centre.
We finally get a break and some space, and Cozzy Pickett gets to run down the wing.
Came out at it, spilled beautifully. Well read. Melksham over the top. Pickett's been quiet, but this is his moment now. Bailey Fritz was huge last week. Went back and could have got a free kick. I thought Cunningham fell over. Now got a ground ball. Brayshaw picks it up. The tackle's got to be good. It was really good. And now the Swans. Pickett wants a piece of it still. Wicks back.
He ends up picking up a free kick that was very similar to what Lever gave away earlier, but he misses to the left. There was a great intercept by Brayshaw. I love how Brayshaw's really prioritised winning one-on-one battles, and he does another one here. The pressure is there and we're strangling them around the ground when they have the ball so they can't switch easily, and we're choking up the game. So in that second quarter, we kicked 2 goals 5-17 to Sydney's 5 points. We're leading by 11 at half time, and it's a really even contest. 4 minutes into the third, and the Swans kicked their first. They didn't kick one that last quarter, but they've got one here. There was some really nice work from Christian Salem to get the ball down the wing and to get an inside 50 to hit up Ben Brown. All of Salem's work from the wing to direct the kick to Brown. Brown kicks truly. He's now kicked 3 and we're back up to a 10-point advantage. We get a really nice centre clearance right after the Brown goal, but it ends up in a turnover. When Sydney come out, they give away a free kick to Luke Jackson and he kicks back inside 50. T-Mac ropes the pack, breaks some tackles, swings around and kicks an amazing goal.
Well played, McDonald got out of a tight situation. Left foot snap coming up. Brilliant goal, McDonald.
I love seeing Luke Jackson here coming out of the centre, and it's something that we're definitely going to see a lot of in the future. Some good handballs here end up in a turnover, but then Gawn monsters him in a tackle. Should have been holding the ball.
Neil Bullen through a couple of Swans. Bouncing ball at defensive half-back. O'Riordan took it cleanly. Gawn was brilliant in the tackle. Florent.
A real piece of smart football here by Trent Rivers, where he gets a small tap out on the wing as we pressure through some hard Swans defence along the boundary.
And the line just don't look like getting through it all. Well taken by Melksham in the end. Got it out to Hunt, onto Langdon.
Tom McDonald gets a holding the ball free, and the dude with the big red hand gives him a bit of a spray. T-Mac nails the goal, and the big red hand man gives him a clap. T-Mac's got 3 for the day as well. Beautiful spoil here from Ed Langdon. There is another spoil that should have been marked by the Swans, but Lever knocks it out. They end up kicking a goal anyway with their next inside 50, and it's now 26 points the difference. Bailey Fritsch gets absolutely murdered here by Lance Franklin, but that's okay because it's Lance Franklin. Jakey Melksham almost takes a screamer. Tom Papley gets the next goal, and it's the first time Sydney have kicked back-to-back goals since the first 2 goals of the game. We got away from it a little bit that quarter, but the Swans pegged it back with the last 2 goals, so we kicked 3 straight, 18, to Sydney's 3-1-19. We lead by 10 points. Sydney start off by kicking a goal in the first 20 seconds of the 4th quarter. So they've now kicked 3 in a row and are only 4 points down. They're really challenging us and putting us to the test. Max Gawn catches Papley holding the ball. Clayton Oliver goes inside 50 here. Spargo kicks a goal and we break the Sydney momentum. We soaked up all their pressure for the first 5 minutes of that quarter, and now we're 9 points up. A really nice mark on the wing by Gawn here, but unfortunately there ends up in a turnover, and Sydney kicked the next goal. We're back to 3 points. We have a really nice rebound out of defensive 50, which lands in Ben Brown's hands. He has another opportunity but doesn't kick one here. But that's okay because Tom McDonald takes a wonderful pack mark about a minute later and kicks a goal.
McDonald! He's got the mark! You've got to pay it! You had to pay that. Huge pack mark, Tom McDonald. Could it be the match winner? He's got it!
This is a brilliant run-down tackle here from James Jordan. In the last second of the game, Christian Petrarca cops a huge corky. I remember seeing a photo of us a day or two after the game, and it was about that big. It was ridiculous. But our defence really stood up in its first proper test without Adam Tomlinson in the back line. We weathered the Swans storm and we were able to get the win. So, challenge complete. In that last quarter, we kicked 2 goals 1, 13 points, to the Swans 2 goals 2, 14, and we win the game by 9. Yeah, they're good. Well, we were challenged early and were able to weather the storm and win the game. We also held Sydney goalless in the second quarter, and we were able to handle Sydney without Adam Tomlinson in our back line. Yeah, the bad, I felt like Tom Hickey got a bit on top of Max Gawn for a little bit. I feel like we could have started a little bit better as well. Yeah, that's about it. So it's 21 centre bounces, and sharing the ruck was between Max Gawn and Luke Jackson. Max Gawn attended 16 and Luke Jackson attended 6. One of them, he was a midfielder. The other 5, he was as a ruckman. Clayton Oliver attended 20. Christian Petrarca attended 18. James Harms 12. James Jordan 8. And then the rest was made up by Jake Melksham, Keziah Pickett and Alex Neal-Bullen. We had some kick-ins with Christian Salem taking 5 of them, Stephen May taking 3 of them, and Trent Rivers taking 1. They all played on from all of them. The Brownlow votes for this game: Callum Mills got 1 vote, Tom McDonald got the 2 votes, and Clayton Oliver got the 3. For the coaches' votes, Christian Salem and Tom Hickey got 1 each, James Harm got 2, Stephen May got 3 for his job on Lance Franklin, Clayton Oliver got 6, Callum Mills got 7, and Tom McDonald got the perfect 10. For my votes, I gave 1 to Ben Brown. I thought he provided a great target all day, ran up and down the ground and kicked 3 goals. I gave the 2 votes to James Harms. He had 31 disposals, which 24 were handballs, 7 tackles, 5 clearances, and I thought he played a pretty good game. Gave the 3 to James Jordan, who picked up the Rising Star votes. Christian Salem, I gave the 4 votes. He had another 27 disposal game, 605 metres gained. Gave 5 votes to Tom McDonald for his 4 goals, so he was an option all day. And then the 6 votes I gave to Clayton Oliver for his 35 disposals, 5 tackles, 10 clearances, 534 metres gained. Now onto the 3 best goals of the game.
Surely not another one. Handball to Oliver. Streaming through. Bang! Bang, bang, bang!
McInerney desperate. Pickett couldn't take it clean. He might get a second chance. McInerney, Dawson, McCartan hasn't gone the journey. Here the umpire. Chance for Spargo. Check side. Long ball. Spargo superb.
A goal, but we just checked the lecture and wasn't.
Scoring the target down the line. Ben Brown's got 3 already. Well played, McDonald. Got out of a tight situation. Left foot snap coming up. Brilliant goal, McDonald. And his teammates get around him, and so they should. Quality effort. See the disappointment for John Lockmeyer, but goal's hard to come by. That was a good one.
Out of nowhere.
Tom McDonald showed his mobility there. He worked really hard on that over the summer to get back to where he was.
He's 9-6 from set shots, Tom McDonald. You can see he's trying to dry that footy as much as he can.
Swan supporter trying to give him a hand.
Getting some free advice down there. That's a good-looking kick. Tom McDonald's got it. He's got 3. Even that man's got to acknowledge that that was a classy effort.
I reckon he's jammed his right hand in the door or something. Really swollen, isn't it? A bit, isn't it?
So that's it for episode 13 of Yeahthedees. We had a look back at round 8 versus Sydney, and you know what? I bloody hate Sydney, and it was bloody good to beat them. So I really enjoyed that game, really enjoyed watching it again. Hope you enjoyed the highlights. Please like and subscribe, tell a friend that likes the D's about this page, and yeah, go the D's, enjoy life, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.